Hi, if you are watching this video, it's because you are probably our dearest teacher, so thank you for this unnecessary amount of homework. Anyways, now onto the video. Let's go to the food.
The typical food in this beautiful region is the cochinita pibil, Tabasco crew, bean with pork, roasted silverfish, the dogfish bread, and finally the snail ceviche. In first, we have the cochinita pibil, that perhaps the best known dish from the Southeast at the national level, and for good reason, the unmistakable flavor of achiote, the soft meat baked underground for hours, the balance provided by pickled red onions all on a fresh corn tortilla. In second, we have the roasted silverfish. The peje lagarto has existed since prehistory, but the classic way of cooking it from the Tabasco region must be much more recent, with a little chip, lemon, and machito chili, salt, and pepper. The flavor of this peculiar fish flourishes on the palate of the curious dinner. In third place, we have the bean with pork, a popular in Tabasco, Campeche, and Yucatan. It is the quintessential Southeast dish, seasoned with epazote, habanero, and lemon. Then the dogfish bread. The best known dish of the gastronomy Campeche is a kind of lasagna, which instead of beef carries meat of dogfish, a type of shark, and instead of pasta it is prepared with tortillas. The sauce is made with habanero pepper that is spicy. Then we have the snail ceviche, a classic of gastronomy of Quintana Roo. It is prepared with the raw meat of the snail, cooked with lemon and mixed with tomato, coriander, and onion. Finally chopped. And it is said that in order for the snail to acquire the proper consistency, it must be struck with a flat stone. And finally, the last one is a Tabasco stew. The Tabasco stew is a sample of the creativity of Southern cuisine, incorporating ingredients such as yuca, sweet potato, squash, corn, chayote, green banana, and beef to create a soup rich in flavor and nutrients.
Beautiful. Now we have indigenous languages.
In Mexico, there are 69 official languages and more than 7 million of people speak them. However, the population that speaks indigenous language in Mexico has decreased to 65% to 6.5%. Some examples are Amuzgo, Chol, Maya, Chatino, Mazteco, Nahuatl, Mixteco, and Otomi. Some indigenous language spoken in southeastern Mexico. Amuzgo. It is found in the current state of Oaxaca. Spoken language around 33,294 speakers. Chatino, Chinateco, and Chontal. It is part of the group of Zapotec in the eastern branch of the Ottoman language. Chol. It is an indigenous ethnic group that lives in the Mexican states of Chiapas, Tabasco, and the Republic of Guatemala. They belong to the Mayan culture. Mayas. It is located in the central zone of America, especially in the Yucatan Peninsula, and has 2 million inhabitants. Mazateco. Indigenous people of Mexico who live in the north of the states of Oaxaca and south of the states of Veracruz. Mixe, Mixteco, and Tacuate. These languages are located in the northeast of the states of Oaxaca. Nahuatl, group of native people of Mesoamerica to which the Mixtecas and other ancient peoples of Anahuac who had the Nahuatl language in common, are found in Veracruz, Oaxaca, and Tabasco. Otomi. This indigenous language is located in Veracruz.
Yes, let's see about people's life in this zone.
The Southeastern region has a good quality of life because of the economy, which is good. They have held natural attractions that benefit the nature and the population of the region. The region concentrates in level services such as health, education, security, and this provides us an enviable quality of life, which means that the region has a good quality of life, and that's why the population, the economy, and all of it is good.
Now, let's see all the pieces of art this talented people has created.
Art in the Southeastern of Mexico. In Campeche, woven jipi pond, that is a part of the costume of the Mayan men and women when they dance the jarana or attend Haripa popular festivals, natural clay pottery. Initially, the objects made were exclusively utilitarian and ceremonial. Carving in horn and bull bone, that it is used to make photo frames, combs, letter openers, reading spacers, etc. Hand embroidery garments for everyday use and for parties and special events. Carved wood, traditionally for utilitarian, such as household goods, rustic furniture, and farming implements. In Chiapas, there are smoothed and decorated clean, utilitarian ceremonial objects of ametarango, made exclusively by women. Woven mipo wool, that is the chug or jacket of the man, and the huipil and tangle of the woman are emblematic garments. Ceremonial masks, that they are used in various dances between January 9 and 23 during the cycle of festivities. Decorated gloves that are used in traditional weddings to dance the medio shiga and in the fruit tree that precedes the popular festivals. Bow with arrows before the instrument with which the Alacantones sow their food. Currently they are for decorative use and their production is carried out inside the family unit. In Quintana Roo, we have wood carving. Traditional wooden objects have been stools to sit on to make tortillas, sculptures such as cedar cote, and low-relief carvings in precious woods such as cedar and mahogany. Woven vine, utilitarian cultural objects has been baskets with and without lids used in Mayan homes, baskets, cribs, bags, fruit bowls, lamps, etc. Hipil was adopted at the beginning of the 20th century before they used a nightgown and skirt with waistband. In Oaxaca, we had tin figures. Tin was introduced from the colony of the Xochimilco neighborhood of the city of Oaxaca, with the oldest utilitarian places. Natural clay with slips. The utilitarian places were the most traditional for storing serving liquids and cooking food. Black clay, the utensils for cooking and storing water were acquired by the neighboring towns. Silk shawls, the cultural use was a sash, and it was initially dyed with red cochineal and later with fuchsia. In Tabasco, there are carved jicaras. The jicaras for drinking pozole and cocoa make up the most traditional use. Pucharo dance masks. Characters include the Pucharo, the lamb, the Puchoveras, and the tiger, who actually represents the Yawar. The dance symbolizes the purification of man.
Amazing. Let's see the magical places this zone has.
Mexico's southeastern region is formed by the states of Campeche, Chiapas, Guerrero, Oaxaca, Quintana Roo, Tabasco, Veracruz, and Yucatan. The common thing between these all places is that they have important archaeological sites. Here are some of the most important ones. First, we have Campeche, Xochov. Xochov is a Mayan word that means place where the ears of the corn are kept. It is an archaeological zone in which the book and Chinese styles are shown. Although there is no perfectly defined chronology, the date of occupation might have been during the late Classic around AD 800. Second, we have Oaxaca, Monte Albán. Monte Albán, declared as a cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO, was the ancient ceremonial and military capital of the Zapotecs, who settled in the central valleys of Oaxaca. In it, you will find temples, tombs, patios, the ball game, and more. Third, we have Quintana Roo, Tulum. It was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. One of the essential sites in Tulum are its Mayan ruins, located on a cliff facing the Caribbean Sea. With warm starry nights and clear turquoise waters, it is the only archaeological site that sits on the seashore. It is the most photogenic site in the region and perhaps in the entire country. In fourth place, we have Veracruz, Papantla. El Tajín is the most important pre-Hispanic Mesoamerican city on the north coast of Veracruz, located in Papantla. Its influence covers the basic of the Cazones and Tecolutla rivers from the Sierra Norte de Puebla, where its influence is clearly seen in the archaeological zone of Yohuaylichan, to the coastal plain of the Gulf of Mexico. Finally, we have Yucatan, Chichen Itza. The archaeological site occupies 50 kilometers, has been a World Heritage Site since 1998. It constitutes one of the best preserved testimonies of the Mayan civilization. The building that the Spanish called the Caracol was an astronomical observatory.
Finally, here are some curious facts about the Southeastern zone.
And here we have 6 interesting data that you didn't know about the southeastern of Mexico. First one, the Chiapas rainforest is one of the main logs of Mexico and the world. 2. Merida has the second largest historical center in Mexico. 3. The Yucatecan cuisine is based on a mixture of ingredients used by ancient Mayans. 4. Yucatecan is one of the most states in Mexican Republic where more indigenous languages are spoken. 5. There are indications of a complex underground communication system made of the caves and tunnels that link in strategic buildings in the center, called Sacred Passageway of Merida. 6. The entire area has grown rapidly, which has turned more and more of investors, investment, and families in search of new horizons.
So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subs. Oh no wait, this is not a YouTube channel. Ha 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 ha. But seriously teacher, this wasn't necessary. After editing this video I honestly just want to kill myself. So please don't make the evidence so large. Goodbye.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees.